How did Hashirama, the first Hokage, die? Officially, I think they said he died in battle.
You know what? This is the perfect time to take a break. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Enjoy.
Right. Talking about Hashirama, he is the first Hokage, the God of Shinobi, and the strongest character in Naruto. My headcanon is if Naruto ended the way it should have ended, he would have definitely been the second strongest to ever grace the world of Naruto. Behind Naruto, of course. Now, the problem is, the show started off with him dead. We were already at the third Hokage at that time. That would mean that he died a while back, right? He died literally at the right age of 41. That's essentially your prime in anime times. So for somebody that has clearly been established as being so strong to have died at 41, we were always wondering, how did he die? Officially, I believe at that time, he died in battle. But then, as the show went on, and we finally looked at some of Hashirama's stats and the way Madara has glazed him to oblivion, it makes you think, how is it possible that Hashirama would die? If a ninja like the fourth Hokage had a run on sight command, surely Hashirama, nobody in the history of Naruto could have killed him, right? Because it wasn't such a big battle. It was just one of those throwaway battles that he died. He didn't die in the first Ninja War, second Ninja War. I don't know if he was there in the third. But essentially, well, who is strong enough to kill Hashirama? Let's look at some of his stats so that we can put this into perspective. This man, Hashirama Senju, beat the hell out of Madara Uchiha, not once, not twice, but on multiple occasions. And then if you look at what Madara did to the Hokages in the war, granted, he was buffed by Hashirama's cells, which then further plays to the part of how broken Hashirama is. But Hashirama always won against Madara, and it didn't even look like he struggled because I'm pretty sure he tried not to kill him in his previous battles until eventually he had to take him down, you know, when he attacks Konoha. Let's look at his healing. Tsunade's healing is great, yeah, but as Madara said, it's nothing compared to Hashirama. This brother was Wolverine, literally. Did not make hand signs for him to heal. He just healed on his own, just because of how awesome he is. Wood release, you know, he's a sage. Jutsu, combat, you know, if chakra reserve, almost unlimited. If we're going to talk about Hashirama's feats and his strengths, we're going to be here forever. Long story short, he was too strong to be killed. So it's not possible for him to be killed at the age of 41 in some random battle, which is why I think this is a big plot hole. I don't really blame Masashi Kishimoto. Why? Because the series was there for so long. That decision at the beginning of the series, he probably didn't know how strong Madara and Hashirama would be later on. But then, when you start implementing all these things to show how strong this guy is with his cells and his wood release and his sage mode and Madara coming in glazing him all the time, I wonder why not retcon his death. So it left fans, you know, making assumptions. I don't think anybody believes he died just like that. One of the most interesting theories I've heard of, which for me is my headcanon as well, is that for Tsunade, when she's using her jutsu for healing and things, it shortens her lifespan because it's just so tasking on the cells. So unknowingly, the first Hokage, because of how powerful he was and how his chakra and his healing was just kind of on automatic, his body could not handle that, which ended up shortening his lifespan, and then he kind of just fell down and died while in battle. That, even though for me, I don't really, you know, think that is great, but that's just like the most logical explanation that someone could give me that I could accept. Because at the end of the day, that wouldn't work, because for some reason his cells literally are godsend. You give somebody his cells, they can grow limbs. Give somebody his cells, cure cancer. So it wouldn't even make sense for his lifespan to be that short or to be that affected by his chakra and his jutsus. But at the end of the day, as I said earlier, this is one of those things that happened so early in the series that it's just going to be very difficult to retcon. And I think Masashi Kishimoto wrote himself into a corner in there, and he just kind of like acted like, you know, maybe if I don't address this, nobody's gonna think it's a big deal. Clearly it worked. You know, nobody really talks about it as much. Everybody is just like, how did he die? How do but nobody really thinks it's a big issue. People are more concerned about Otsutsuki and the ending of the show. But then, yeah, that's essentially, the thoughts that I had when it came to the First Hokage's death. And I said, you know what, let's talk about it. Let me put it out in the internet. If you agree, if you have any theories of how he died, please let me know. All Might is back. Let's hope that I'm going to keep on with this consistency. Please don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe. Thumbs out.